What up, what up, what up? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. What is all that about? Fabulous followers. Well, I just finished working out at the gym. I'm mad I didn't get to bust my cardio. That Blick by Scarlett, that's on heavy rotation for me and my cardio. Like when I used to do the house music, irk it, jerk it, blah, blah, blah. That Blick just makes you want to go harder. So it's supposed to be 50 degrees today. So later on today, I'm going to try to get a walk in before my evening visit and hit my cardio. But I did a real good incline on the treadmill. I wanted to do the ellipticals. I've never been good at them. But the gym got packed and I was embarrassed. So I didn't hit the ellipticals today. But we're going to get there. And, of course, did my strength training. So anyway, I thought I would go ahead and record today's Vlogmas video before I get into my work day, because y'all know how I am when I buckle down with that paperwork. But it's only 8, so I got plenty of time. I think I'm gonna start my day at 10 today. I got a telehealth appointment. I might start at 9, we'll see. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, tell a friend to tell a friend, come right back, and we're gonna get into this quick story time. Let's get right into it. So for today's story time, and this idea is coming to you guys straight from my seed, my heir, my baby, my life, my son. He said, do story times around Christmas and holidays. I think he kind of probably meant like traditions and whatnot. But what I took away from it and what I decided to present on was the moods and emptiness and hurt and loneliness that can come around the holidays. And if you are a person that has to be like out and about, it can affect you 10 times worse, because at the malls, at the stores, everybody's eagerly shopping. Now, they're not happy about it, but you won't see that because they feel pressured. And that's why you're seeing a lot more road rage around the holidays. You're seeing a lot more just confrontations, security people getting hurt at the stores, because people have allowed society and these norms to make them think that it's all about how much money you spent. It's all about the PS5. It's all about the iPhone 15. It's all about the brand new car. It's all about this and that. Doing one up over the neighbors. Doing one up over your siblings, doing one up over the previous relationship. And it just completely took away from the joy and the true meaning of the times of gathering for families. I'll never forget when they started Black Friday on Thanksgiving. It was the highest form of disrespect in my mind, because you're taking families away from families. You're making people have to work, dealing with the possibility that whatever I find on Thanksgiving is going to be more than me spending quality time with my family. Now, let's say you cut that short. You go for Black Friday shopping. Somebody goes berserk. You get killed. And all your family is thinking about, well, that's where they wanted to be. They didn't want to be home with us. I know that sounds drastic, but I really be trying to paint the picture of how effed up society has got us. Years ago, I remember talking about the Willie Lynch syndrome, and that's for my African-American brothers and sisters, because you got to see the name. If you go down to a neighborhood and they have 10 Caucasians in name brand clothing, 9 times out of 10, you will never know. But if you go down another block and you see 10 African-Americans and they got on name brands, you're going to see it. The belt going to be bold and showing. The word going to be wrote all across the shirt. The pants going to be, tag going to be hanging out so you can see it. The Jordans, you know. And yet they're either in their parents' basement, they're struggling, they're paying bills late, they're toggling one eviction notice past the next. And it's just this cycle. And even for our people who literally legit can afford to keep up with that, at the expense of what? When was the last time you took your family out of the country? When was the last time you planted a seed for your great-grandchildren so they won't have to struggle as hard? When was the last time that your family invested in property? But mama got every Gucci bag. Daddy got all the Gucci slippers. They got the Versace robes. And the kids is eating ramen noodles.
A few moments later.
I went way off on a tangent. I'm going to stick back to the holidays and the season of depression. My bad. So that is a big piece of why there is more tension around the holidays in general. Just that whole thought of always having to buy stuff, right? And the stuff has got to be so much more expensive. And that slight weight competition that I think is just ridiculous. I'll never forget one year, me and my son did Kwanzaa. Now, unfortunately for me, growing up being a single parent at a very young age, not making much money because my education came further down the road, I remember that there were years where we had nothing. And the churches would help out and whatnot. I remember one year I stood in a 3-hour line for a little toy truck. I was so mad. But then I had to remember there's somebody's kid who's probably only going to get that little toy truck, right? And when I would get my income taxes, I would always give him like $1,000, $1,500, whatever, to make up for whatever he didn't get at Christmas. And even though we struggled, you really was able to tell that looking at my son, because my oldest brother always made me feel like I had to be in competition with him and his son, even though they had 2 incomes in their family. And it all came about when he didn't even want to give my son his son's older car bed. But then he took in his wife's nephew and raised them as their own. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So it was just another time that I felt that the holidays were a stressor. So before the seasonal affect disorder really set in, it was just a high stress situation. Typically, I was working doubles on Christmas, so my son would spend Christmas Eve with me, Christmas with his grandparents and his other side of the family, because they actually had a bigger family. For Thanksgivings, a lot of times I would go to my couple of best friends I had. Their family took me in. My one best friend, Tony, I used to go to his family reunions with him and everything. I loved his mother, Lurla, because she would have a whole table full of nothing but the pig. The rooter tooter tooter. Oh, it was the best days of my life. Pig feet, hog mugs, chitlins.
You're teasing me. Naughty, naughty.
I don't even know what all was over there, but baby. So Thanksgiving's never really like sat in the way Christmas did. And again, Christmas was never a sad time for me back then. It was stressful. When Christmas became sad and when I began to start seeing the seasonal affect disorder, here is where I'm going to announce a trigger warning for anyone who has trauma around the holidays. Just be mindful. I want to say 2015, because I was in Nashville, which was stressful in itself. I was at my mother's house, which was death on wheels, or I was at my ex's house, which was even worse. And unfortunately, I think I've told this story another time, my ex's mom passed away around the holidays, right when we got together. So holidays were never fun with her. I remember how irritated I was when I saw her and her new fiance in the matching pajamas, because I'm like, oh, now you celebrating holidays again, because it was just a miserable time with us. So that kind of set off the sadness and the not looking forward to the holiday. But I always told myself, you know, the real reason is about Jesus. It's about Jesus. It's about Jesus. So as long as I went to church, as long as I got the word, as long as I saw production, I was in a good place. And then this situationship, lie after lie happened.
Emotional, damn it.
And it just really has taken me downhill to where I'm afraid that I'm going to be sad. And I could even feel myself trying to, right now in this Christmas season. And the last Christmas that I was actually sad was 2020. I was healing from that relationship. I was alone. It was COVID. There was no opportunity of even seeing anyone. And I struggled. And that's when I was seeing a therapist, and they suggested that I start TikTok. So TikTok was started in December of 2020 for me, as a result of feeling some of that seasonal affect conditions. I hope y'all can't see my feet because I'm fresh out the shower. I need to take care of them. Not the shower, the bath. I soaked. So anyway, so this year, I did not have anything planned at all, but my situationship wanted to make it a bigger thing. Hence why I have this tree back here. And because she bought this tree, and because this tree was a symbol of that lie, I wanted to throw it away. I wanted to burn it. I wanted to do so many things with it. But multiple people told me not to keep it, don't take it down, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes I look over at it and I'm irritated. I never turn the lights on because why warm my bill up? But then I got to thinking, because I'm always telling my clients to find a positive, even in a problem. So the positive with this problem is next year, Christmas will be my grandbaby's first Christmas. And won't I want to have Christmas decorations and a tree for him at my house? Yes. So that is what this will become. The tree that I will build onto for me and my grandbaby. And eventually, I probably want another color one. I don't know if I'm ever going to expose him to a real tree. That'd be up to his mom and dad. But so seasonal affect disorder is for mostly around people who have lost loved ones. They're sad. The holidays does not bring a joyous time for them. They're alone. And for me, the alone part never really was an issue. I enjoyed my alone time. I wasn't real big on all the gift giving, blah, blah, blah. I never take invites that people give me to come to their house. I don't even like the holiday Christmas parties at work, but I attended 2 in my whole history of working. And so, you know, the situationship, we had planned on doing the gingerbread houses, making a holiday drink together. She had bought us the holiday pajamas. And it was like getting my hopes all up high. And I told this person in previous conversations that the way they made me feel and the way they disappointed me from my birthday on is like when a kid's dad calls and he tells him, I'm on my way to pick you up. And the kid goes to sit on the porch. But his dad never comes. And sometimes the mother can't even get him. I'm sorry. Sometimes his mom will struggle to get him back in the house because he really wants to believe that his dad is going to come. And his dad never comes. And so to have decorated my home expecting someone to come who lied and said they loved me, who lied and said they wanted to spend the holidays with me, I would have never got this excited if it were not for her. And now it's to the point where I just want to sleep through the rest of this year and prepare for next year and all the great things that are going to happen. My grandchild is coming. I want to do some more traveling. I got some different ideas as far as business ideas. And so, yeah, that's just...
A few moments later.
All right, I'm sorry, you guys. That was a whole lot of. But anyway, so just remember that there are a lot of people out there suffering from seasonal affect disorder. Some people don't have the family. Some people have family that they don't get along with. Some people just, they're hurt. They've lost loved ones, whether it's a breakup, whether it's death. Everybody is not happy and excited during the holiday season. So I encourage you to be mindful of that, to try to spread love and joy where you can. And if it's you who are suffering, just know trouble don't last always, pain don't last always. And in every trial, there's a testimony. In every pain, there's a rebirth. In every fall down, there's an opportunity to jump back up even higher. The true test of your faith in God is in an abnormal or a difficult circumstance. When you can't, He will. So my call to action is be kind. Be kind always. But in these times, some people are triggered by the holiday music. Some people are triggered by people coming out of stores with 6-8 bags. So what's my plan? Let me end it with that. My plan is to get cute to me. I'm not getting a haircut until right before New Year's, so it'll probably be in this hat or another hat. I'm going to take myself to the movies. I want to ask my crush to go. I might ask my friend Judy. I don't know that she'll have time on actual Christmas because she's got a big family. So I was just originally planning to go and see The Color Purple. But they have a Disney movie, I think it's Disney, called Migration. And I think I want to go see that too. So I might just end up spending my whole day at the theater. And I don't know why that's going to make me cry again, because that'll be fun. Of course, Color Purple is going to make me cry and shout and blah, blah, blah. And I want to see that one early because I don't need all y'all black women coming in there drunk after y'all done partied all day or celebrate all day for Christmas. And then y'all loud and I can't hear nothing. So I'm going early. And my New Year's plan is to just get cute again. I'll probably dance around the house, and that'll be that. Watch some church service like I always do. It'd be nice to go to a church. But one thing I haven't done here in Madison is really dedicate myself to a church home. I've had invites, but for one reason or another, I haven't made it happen. So the last thing I want to say about this video is, if I'm right, because I did delete a couple, if I'm accurate, this will be my 1,000th video on YouTube in my 3-year history.
Boom, bam, bop, bada bop, boom, pow.
1,000th. Next week, I'm going to do another surprise reveal in one of my videos and offer an opportunity for someone else to win the $10. And no, it's not a lot, but I work a regular 6 to 8 hour job sometimes. And don't make it as much as I used to. Neither here nor there. I like to do nice things. It's just I can't give out 50 right now because I'm not at that level. So, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, tell a friend to tell a friend. I appreciate you guys today and always. This is Vlogmas Day 14. I just remembered it's payday. Anyway, Vlogmas Day 14 in the books. Yeah. Namaste.
When it comes to it, and you still gotta feel me. A house is a heart, I don't own no realty. Thought I paid my dues, but the game still billed me. They took my innocence, no surprise I pled guilty. Used to love to hit the court, now I hate to go. Used to rake leaves for money, now they pushing snow.